Field here in downtown Detroit, the Motor City. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the New York Giants and the Detroit Lions. Two weeks have come and gone. It's off to week 3, and we're underway on EA Sports. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he simply taking a knee, and that's the 20. They go play action here on first down. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. Second down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
To throw again, Larson. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up third.
They'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, forced the incompletion. That allowed him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely, frees up your guys elsewhere. So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive. From the gun, Jones. And unable to connect, incomplete. Now give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
That certainly appears that they're going to try and keep getting him the football. It's the 3rd time they've looked in his direction. Unfortunately, haven't completed one yet, but I'm not sure they're going to shy away from him. They feel like they've got something there, and they want to capitalize on it.
I think you're right. We're only in the first quarter, so a lot of opportunities ahead. He punted 5 times in the win last week as this one's away. This is Harris. Great blocking on the return. It springs him for 25. And the Lions will take over. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 42.
Tighten up. Big edge. Go, go.
They'll run for the first time with Tevin Coleman. And he'll take this for about 4 up to the 46-yard line.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
We own them.
They'll run here with Coleman out of the gun. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. To throw is Rosen. On the screen, this is Coleman. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start, getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Check that. 180.
They'll run with Coleman on 1st down. And he'll get this down only to the 18. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Handoff, Coleman, right side. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. From the gun, it's Rosen. Escaping the pressure right. And this is going to be incomplete. Now McManus will line up for the field goal. From the right hash, this from an even 40 yards out. And McManus able to put it through. And the Lions are going to take a 3-0 lead. In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And on the first drive, 3 and out. I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically, what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
Throwing, Jones. That's complete to Slayton. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
Well, as this game continues to evolve in the NFL, you know how much coaches love run after catch, but you know what they love even more? Completion.
Yeah, just holding on to the ball.
Catch it, cover it, tuck it away. Whatever you get after that is almost gravy. That's how a lot of these receivers are being taught now.
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Now Jones. He'll get this to Eckler. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Good route, good pickup for 1st down yardage, and that is a tough one to cover, the angle route, because a running back getting out of the backfield, if you're trying to cover that, especially if you're in the linebacker spot, and you're seeing this play develop.
And that is caught. He's got it for a Giant touchdown. Andy Isabella. His first touchdown of the new season. And the Giants have taken the lead. On on those slants, everything happens so quickly. What makes it work?
The timing between the passer and the receiver. In this case, a slant route ordinarily is probably about 3 steps before you go on the slant. In this amount of time, I think it was a 2-step deal. Boom, put his foot in the ground and got inside for the pass.
Got inside for the pass, got inside for the catch and the score. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them want to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive in with a kick other than the extra point. That's it.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Forcing completion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in the expected passing situation.
Let's go, D.
On 3rd down, Rosen. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 36. He had a little bit of the turnover bug last week. 3 interceptions. Not an absolute disaster, but another one here. Do you start to get a little worried?
You worry about your team as a whole because you have to find a way to make those interceptions quote-unquote go away, and that means your defense. They've got to go out there on sudden change and at least hold people to field goals. And if that keeps happening, they lose confidence in the quarterback, and then no one plays well.
It's a gain of 11 and a giant 1st down. Here's Jones on 1st and 10. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
On 2nd down, Eckler. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 10 yards, good for a giant 1st down.
Nice job there finding room to maneuver, and he worked his way into another 1st down. And look, they had great field position to start, but boy, they've done a nice job taking advantage of it.
Now they're just hoping to cap it off. Back to throw. Larson, flush to his right. That's to his running back, Sony Michel. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack.
And he is in. Touchdown, New York. Sony Michel, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Giants are able to add on to their lead. PAT up and good by Rosas. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. Coleman now. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Now a give right side, Coleman. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. 1st down Lions on a pickup of 13. After one, a 14-3 ball game. On first down, Coleman. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
They wind up getting 4 down to the 36.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Rosen. Catch is made by Hockenson, the tight end. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down. So out comes the field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. On the right hash, officially this will be a 51-yard attempt. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And a 2nd field goal here cuts their deficit to 14-6 now. These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted. But I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yep.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Larson. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line. Without the previous penalty, that would have been a 1st down. Instead, it's just a gain of 10.
At the 19-yard line.
They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. 2nd down and inches. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down. Jones now. Throwing on 1st down. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And incomplete there, almost picked off. That's one you maybe expect your roaming free safety to come up with. But it's 2nd down. 2nd and 10 now from the 27. Jones off the play fake. He's going to loft one deep left side here. That's caught inside the 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Tyreek Hill, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Giants are able to add on to their lead. Rosas good with the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Let's go.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Now they're about to come up on drive number 4, but so far just 2 field goals on drives 1 through 3.
Wondering if the head coach has talked with his offense coordinator and said, look, let's go ahead and press this a little bit. I'm giving you 4 downs on just about every occasion to try and get this offense kick-started and have it culminate in touchdowns. You know, maybe somebody to press it a little bit. This might be the case.
He'll get a dozen there, and the Lions have a 1st down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Hey, we got 3 down. Out. Safe.
Right back to Coleman here on 1st down. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. And trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Check 3.
Looking to throw on second down. Rosen. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down.
What's up, party people?
With a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Rosen will throw. Buying time to his left. And he'll find Galladay. That's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. On 3rd and 10, they go flying past the marker and get nearly 40 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Flushed out right. He'll get this one to Galladay. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags. So give them the yardage on the pass and half the distance to the goal line.
Because they're inside the 30, so now you don't march off the full 15, right? You have half the distance to the goal. In any event, that's precious real estate given up.
Here's Rosen. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. T.J. Hawkinson. His first touchdown of the new season. As they're now just an extra point away from getting back within one score.
Yeah, you got to go home.
I wonder if he changed anything on his play sheet.
And now it's blocked.
I don't know you, you don't know me, we don't need to know each other.
And he gets it past the 30, but not much further than that. And the extra point attempt.
Yeah, that's too many letters, nigga. You already got to me. And you was better off hitting me up with a friend like John Thomas. I need you to have a basic name, bro. You got way too
we
many
might
letters.
look back on this one. We'll have to wait and see.
I'm never going to know how to pronounce your name. I don't even want to be
And
friends.
lined up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee.
Nigga.
As they'll start at the 21-yard line.
Yeah. Nigga, I'm so straight, I can't even be like, yo, what's up, B? Nah, nigga. We gonna avoid that whole situation, bro.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10.
Let's go. You tighten up. Hey, Haywood.
Throwing again. Jones. Catch made by Slayton. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 17 yards and a Giant first down.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
The tackle made there by Jared Davis. Here's Eckler. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
Here we go. 50, plant. Hey, Wahoo, on the book.
Now Jones on 3rd down. He is going to find Hill here. Touchdown, Giants. Tyreek Hill with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Giants are able to add on to their lead. Yeah, he's having a nice little
Yo, it's to the point where everybody named James, I call Go James. Like, even James Hart, I'm like, oh, Go James Hart, nigga. Oh, Go James. Oh, Go James at it again, nigga. Like, I don't even, it's not even LeBron James. I don't even be rooting for the Lakers like that. And that nigga LeBron would hit like a crazy three, like in the All-Star game, where he hit that little fadeaway three in the third or the fourth, I think it was. He hit that little lead. I was like, oh, go James. Oh, go James.
To kick off their next drive.
I was like, my nigga, Stanley gonna love that. Oh, go James.
And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. A gain of 3, second down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 11 yards there and a Lion first down. Rosen now 6 of 10 in this first half. He's got his guys a first down here. Here's Rosen to throw. His throw incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps to have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
The throw once more on 2nd and 10. Rosen, open man, he's got him, the tight end Hawkinson. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down. The last catch did get 3, but they're still left needing 7 yards on third down. Rosen to throw again. Open man is Galladay, complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 31-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Throwing again, it's Rosen. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It's a gain of 14 and a first down for Detroit. From the red zone now, here's Rosen on first down. Eluding the pressure right. And this is incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Rosen again on 2nd and 10. Right side, it's the tight end.
I had to use the strip and they fucking
will use the first of their timeouts.
I used to fuck with nobody ever like that chick from Cool People who was in NBA shit now. I always liked her too, bro. Nobody ever fuck with her, but I used to love her. Yeah. Nah, I don't think it's Dana. That's the one, the original one that used to remember when it was Cold People with the dude and the white girl.
His first touchdown here.
That was Dana. That was Dana.
As his guys are able to pull a bit closer.
Yeah, it might be Dana Jacobson. So yeah, that used to be.
Now McManus for the extra point.
No, not her.
And
it might have been
he gets it to go as it is
her.
up and good.
I'm gonna figure it out.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep.
Maybe it was just first take.
And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
Yeah, maybe she was good that one. Oh, maybe it was Dana Jacobson because she was on first take too.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
For real?
Yeah, he was married or whatever.
He married Molly? You talking Molly from the show, Molly, bro?
They're going deep for Hill. And that's caught inside the 30.
This nigga Tyreek Hill out here freaking niggas, bro.
All the way in. Touchdown.
Yo, this nigga Tyreek Hill freaking niggas, bro.
In the final seconds of the first half.
I know these niggas sick right now. Oh my
that's a lead
God,
that excites the
this
team as they
nigga
head into the
Tyreek
half.
Hill.
Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it, that can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook. But even before that, let's see if they decide what they're going to do on the kickoff, because you don't want to give up a big play right before the half ends.
Good point.
What's that NBA countdown show? Is it? Yeah, ESPN NBA countdown?
Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas to kick it away.
Michelle Beadle, that's the one. I used to always like Michelle Beadle, bro.
And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
Yeah. Like, she never was like, she was never like cute as fuck or nothing. It was just something about her. Like,
offense ready to begin their drive. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments.
She had a weird looking face, bro. Her face is weird looking.
Take
like,
the knee, get out of here.
But I don't know. There's something about Michelle
But how
Beadle.
will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will they be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? I'd love to be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
Michelle Beadle, she...
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Damn, she got fired last year?
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. On 2nd and 7, Rosen under a heavy rush, and down he goes. That's sacked by Tremaine Edmonds.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
Yeah, blink of an eye. That happened fast and a big sack.
It is like punching the clock with Michelle Beadle. That's the main reason why. Oh, I guess it was just...
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Here we go. I'm sure she wanted to get a job.
Mike 28. Mike.
Out of the gun. Here's Josh Rosen. Going up top. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. 33 yards that time. Obviously, they're not where they want to be right now on the scoreboard. Big plays like that, though, that'll trend them in the right direction.
Yeah, a few more like that, they'll be right back in the game. And if they can continue to do that,
now,
maybe they'll inspire their defense as well. They'll get a few stops.
2 years left on her deal.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Here's Coleman. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Now Rosen looking to throw. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 23. 5th catch of the game for him there.
Yeah, and the tight end position is now becoming a volume pass catcher. It used to be occasional, right? Safety valve. Throw one to him every so often, but mainly they want him out there to block. Nowadays, an integral part of the passing game, and they create such great mismatches that they often become the leading receiver.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Lamb. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Great mix of play calling so far. 3 runs, 3 passes. All 3 passes have been completions. 1st and goal.
I think on defense now, you have to almost take a chance. Rely on your scouting. Pick a play you think they would run here and just load up for it and see what happens.
5 yards, a good run there, and now 2nd and goal. So that run gets him about halfway home.
Yeah, it's now 2nd and goal. The end zone beckons. It looms. They can do whatever they want. Full playbook. Run it again, or they can go play action and try and put it in that way.
And he's going to take it in for a Lion touchdown. Tevin Coleman, his 5th touchdown now on the year, as they are able to cut into that lead. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Mike 49. Mike 49.
Now Rosen. And that's incomplete. Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite. But in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line on a 2-point conversion, all that extra, there's not any extra field. So it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
The Giants take over 1st and 10.
Man, I'm looking at that Peter, bro. What you been tweeting about? Where you at these days, Michelle? I need to find you, right?
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They've got to right the ship. They had a great 1st half, but the lead has really gone down. Now, you always talk about the adjustment to the adjustment. They've got to adjust right here.
And I think a lot of it is just mentally. Get back to doing what you were doing well in the beginning of the game. But a lot of that is playing with that emotion and that sense of pride and fire that sometimes goes away a little bit when you build up a lead. You think you've got it going, and you also think at any moment I can go ahead and go back to the way it was before. You and I both know it's not that easy once you get off the gas a little.
Yeah, they don't want to see this lead diminish anymore.
64, weak.
They'll run here with Eckler. A nice job to get 8 there after the incompletion.
I'm glad you said something. I forgot to go look for that to make sure that shit was verified real, nigga.
Because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run.
Let me open my Twitter right now to make sure that shit was verifiably real, nigga. Because I'm a I got 380 right now, nigga. I got 380 right now, nigga. I don't even need to take it because I just want to secure the bag. I just want to make sure you come to good,
it keeps the drive moving.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
Niggas is going to put it wild.
Running on 1st down.
Where she located.
And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there.
Let's go.
That good for 19 and a first down.
He's
obviously a bit of a shorter running back. Sometimes when he goes up the middle like that, he gets lost in there and he pops out for 10, 20 yards.
I actually asked NFL linebackers if that was true. Do you actually lose sight of some of the smaller running backs? And all of them confirmed that could be a problem. Think of it this way. Two of the top running backs in NFL history, Emmitt Smith, Barry Sanders, both 5'10".
Her name was
And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 13 yards, good for a Giant first down.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
She's so bad, nigga. Like, yo, she's so bad. I flat out telling Erica.
Throwing on first down.
She got into it like, what? She asked me like, what makes you in trip to she's so fun? I'm like, bro. I was like, bro, you've been through this before. We're gonna go through this shit again. I told you she's bad as fuck. I told them about all her premiums. I told them about OnlyFans. Get the fuck over to leave, nigga. Like, Deanna Trump is over all this love dumb shit, nigga. Fuck you, nigga. Like, Deanna Trump is like, nigga, you would be single just to keep watching Deanna Trump porn. Yup, bitch, bye. Like, how fast can you go, nigga?
Open man
like,
is him. He's got
Trump, nigga.
and he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line.
Deanna Trump texts me right now like, bro, you need to leave your girl or I'm going to stop making porn. All right, I got you.
7th play of the drive, 4th turn right on 3rd and 8.
For real, nigga. Johnny, you know what you're tapping about right
now. This one is Slayton over the middle. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 13 yards, good for a Giant first down.
What girl?
And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
I don't see this tweet. Niggas talking about the tweet, but I don't see that she actually tweeted.
Now a play fake here on first down. And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Giants are able to add on to their lead.
I get mad people talking about the 350 away from them.
PAT up and good by Rosas. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
No, this is so... I just saw... she retweeted something. She said, oh, wow, that's too much for me. And she's so right, because it was an orgy with nothing but niggas, bro. Yeah, that's too much. Like... I'm all for you being gay, but...
now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away.
That's too much, bro. You ain't got to have an orgy with this.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They'll start out on the ground with Coleman. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL. And he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Oh, yeah, and here we go again.
And now it's Rosen looking. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback 3rd and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you do in a big way. And what else do you have to look out for? More pressure coming at you because it seems to be working pretty well.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Hey, Delta.
From the shotgun, it's Rosen. He's got his man, T.J. Hawkinson. And a loose football. But I believe a Lion was there to recover it. Yes, they will indeed keep possession. So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity miss.
It definitely was, because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That can be a little bit deflating. You're exactly right. A lost opportunity.
On first down, it's Rosen. Going underneath, he's got Hawkinson. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. Back now at Ford Field. It's the Lions trailing, but with possession of the football as we get set to bring you the fourth quarter.
Oh, yeah, she definitely did say that shit.
And Les can't shore the marker by just a yard. Leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Now it's Rosen.
Well,
he'll let this go for the end zone. And that is incomplete. This home crowd, they're happy with that call.
I like the way you said happy there, right? The so-called good guys didn't get a call. They feel like it's been that way all afternoon. You feeling their pain?
They finally got one.
Yes, they did.
Yeah, well, that's all I need.
First and goal, they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
He's coming, he's coming, he's coming. We got double up, double up. Watch the safety creep. Get him, get him. I might need you quick. Get out here.
It's Coleman here. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Tevin Coleman with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Lions are able to cut into this lead. McManus now for the extra point. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
He did hard on these Astros, but even LeBron James would chime in on his album a few of this shit.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball. Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
Now Eckler. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Now we've got a Giant player here slow to get up after that last play. We'll check on his status when we get back. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Jones operating from the gun. And going deep. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. A big play there for the Giants. 41 yards. What a game it's been for this duo.
They remind me of a good comedy team. They know how to play off of each other so well. No matter how one riffs, the other's right there to pick them up, and they are shredding them in this ballgame.
And it's caught. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5.
Well, the strategy was evident there. Get it to your tight end and make it a one-on-one play with a cornerback. Who's usually going to win that one?
The tight end, but not there.
Not in this situation. How about the corner defeating that logic and making a real...
And that is caught. He's got it for a jump.
This nigga Hill out here toasting, bro. Nigga, when I post these clips, bro, this nigga, he out here showing his ass, bro. This nigga out here showing his whole ass. Get these starters out the game.
Touchdown. Darius Slayton, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Giants are able to add on to their lead. Rosas to add the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17.
This dude is John Lee likes his own status, and I said this John B. Burner is coming.
Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25.
It's like, it's to the point where he do it all the time. It's funny. I let it go. Like, when that nigga be noting his own trades, like, I see it, like, it'll be throwing me off sometimes. Because I see the trade, and then I see
Lions
he noted.
Offense ready to
and
kick
then I'm like, wait, hold on. This is old shit. Nigga, like,
last drive when they got to the end zone.
And just how he operate, nigga, that shit be throwing me off. Like, oh, admin already noted it. We good.
Look at the tablet, see what you did on the last drive.
Like, oh, wait, hold on. Nigga,
I'm like, man, better view. And you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
First down, Detroit, 16 yards on the pickup.
That nigga John B. be funny, boy.
Rosen on 1st and 10. Escaping the pressure right. And now he's going to use his legs. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there. It's 2nd down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. And he's able to get this down deep on the Giants side of the field. A big play there on the catch and run. 45 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. To throw is Rosen. And incomplete. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire time.
Now a loose football. The ball comes out, and the Giants have it. It's picked up. And now nothing but green ahead of him. The 40, 30, pass on Trotty. And this is taken
Let's go, Williams. Nice moving script, bro. Let's get these niggas out the game. That's the ball game. Now we really finna give up some yards. Oh! Bro, this nigga quit!